guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This is just gonna be a quick collective daily tea reading for those guided here. I do consider these readings timeless, so as always, whenever you are guided here, just trust the timing. If you'd like to receive a message today, just go ahead and tap that like button, drop into the comments, or add your energy in some way, shape, or form. In your mind's eye, just go ahead and give permission to allow me to connect with your guides, your angels, your ancestors, those that are bringing a message. And everybody just take a deep breath. Overall energy of the collective today. Thank you. Oh, okay. Some of you guys could come across some new love. I was gonna say this doesn't have to be like romantic. It doesn't. It can be any kind of relationship really, but with the lovers out here, it tends to kind of spring with these two cards coming out together. There's the beginning of something very loving. The sting cat, stop it. Go on. Let's see what the challenge is. What's the challenge here for this collective? What is the challenge? The Fool in direct. So, an unsurety. The Fool upright would be like a new beginning that is like full of optimism and purity, right? Innocence. Indirect, I don't know, there feels like there could be some hesitation on this new beginning. Yeah, it just feels like someone could be hesitating, or there's a lack of direction here. We've got the Nine of Wands, so someone's been through some shit. There's a feeling of like needing to have boundaries, needing to protect. Somebody feels like they need to protect themselves in some way. There could have been some battles in the past that affected someone here, making them feel kind of on guard or defensive. What else? Then we got the Ten of Cups. So there is a happily ever after in store here with this Ace of Cups, or potential for. Tell me about the lovers. Wait, how did I get the Ace of Cups out here again? This card doesn't even belong in this deck, I just realized. Okay, so if that's not verification or what do you call it? If that's not saying like that's meant to be there, then I don't know what is. We got the Justice card. There's truth. There's balance being restored here. Five of Cups, but somebody keeps looking to the past. Someone may kind of be stuck in some old limiting ways of thinking or feeling. Someone, yeah, it just feels like somebody is a little bit stuck in the past here, looking at what's been lost instead of looking at like what could be. There are two cups upright. Like literally, this is an offer for a new beginning here. But I don't know, it just kind of feels like someone's been hurt and someone is very focused on grief, on loss. So what else? Tell me more about this Five of Cups. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. Could be, now, take this with a grain of salt, because the King of Pentacles does not have to be a certain suit. It could just be that energy. The King of Pentacles is an energy of a masculine figure that is abundance, a provider, solid in his career or his money or business, or could be a earth sign masculine, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But someone is very, and this coming out on this is telling me that perhaps this could be affecting one's finances, or this is that masculine that is, the masculine figure that is actually focused on the loss here. We got the Four of Cups indirect. Tell me about this Justice card. You get what you give. Like, I've been feeling a heavy karmic presence lately. Like, where you're at right now is the result of your karma. And what you've been putting out energetically. So if you're looking around at your situation and you're not happy, then you need to take a really good look at what energy you're vibrating at what you're putting out, because it's right. And maybe you want to research the laws of the universe and get a better understanding of how the universe operates. I'm hearing the law of dispensation. I don't know, that might be important for someone. But basically, what you give is what you get, right? Tell me about this Ace of Cups. We got a Queen of Pentacles now. So again, there's a figure here. She doesn't have to be an earth sign, but she could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or she could just be one that is very abundant, a nurturer. She's a provider. Tell me about this other Ace of Cups here. We get the Ace of Wands. She is in her power. She is directing a new beginning, using her energy I'm hearing in a magnificent way. What else? What else about this Ace of Cups? We got the Eight of Swords. It's like someone wants to have a new beginning, a new love, a new romance. It could even be someone from the past based on some of these surrounding cards. However, someone is stuck in their own self-imposed restrictions. Someone's mind could be playing tricks on, I don't want to say playing tricks on them. Somebody's mind, there could be some subconscious programs that is keeping someone stuck in a victim mentality, keeping someone stuck in a lack or limiting program here. What is this? Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Ooh, shit. What is that card down there? Oh. So this is interesting. The lion was just on the floor. So when a card goes on the floor, to me, it's indirect. So someone, yeah, it just feels like somebody is very much in a limiting mindset, which if you know how the laws of the universe operate and work and flow, you'll understand that when you're vibrating at a limiting mindset, then you're going to be stuck. You're going to receive limitations. You're not going to be as strong or powerful or willful as you could be if you were using your energy correctly. We've got the 9 of Cups indirect with the 7 of Wands indirect. Yeah, there's somebody that's very defensive. There's somebody here that always wants to kind of fight, or feels like they're always in protective mode, that is not satisfied. And it's because they're closed off and they're in a lack and limiting mindset. And if this is you and you've been feeling stuck and you've been feeling like, this could go a couple different ways. I feel like there could be some cross watchers here that are on the perspective of wanting to take a chance, wanting to have a new beginning with someone. However, they're unsure of it. That unsurety alone, you know, you need to dissect that. Why are you unsure about it? What's the problems? And how can you go deeper into those to understand more about yourself and do the introspection and shifts that you need? Because right now it feels like there's boundaries, there's walls up, somebody is ruminating in the past, there's been a lot of loss, somebody is stuck in a limiting mindset. There's a lack of balance here. Someone is not satisfied with themselves, with their lives on an emotional level. And the 9 upside down, 9 is manifestation. 9 indirect tells me that, you know, you're not in your power if this is you. And there's a lot of cards out here that are defensive, closed off. Like there has been offers and look at how closed off they are, right? It's like they're not open. Look at how her arms are even closed off. And this, it just feels like, yeah, you want the happily ever after, but are you willing to do what you need to do to actually get there? And that starts with inner work. It starts with your own vibration and what you're putting out. If this is you, don't procrastinate. Go and research the laws of the universe. There are many to research. It's not going to be a one and done. You're going to have to really like contemplate these ideas and get a good understanding of them. But I feel like this is a good starting place for you. You may also want to check out the Hermetic principles. And these will be good not just for love, but in general, like in your life, like to help you with your life, to help you understand your energy and how the universe operates. When you have a better understanding of that, you're able to work with the laws instead of against them. When you work against the laws of the universe, you're working against yourself, because it's all connected. It's time to move forward. It's time to find balance here. But again, it starts with your inner world. The cups are the emotional body. The wands are your energy, right? So this is an opportunity for you to shift your whole world. But you've got to take your power back, meaning you've got to get a handle on your emotions, on your energy. You've got to heal from some of this grief. You've got to shift some of these self-imposed restrictions, these limiting mindsets, these subconscious programs that you have in play. Some of you guys may need to take responsibility for some of your actions from the past. I don't know who that's for, but there is a renewal here that's available for you. If you so choose to take it, is completely up to you. But this is Spirit's handout, literally offering you some new ideas, some new energies that can help you shift to this happily ever after that you desire. But if you remain closed off, then your energy remains closed off, and you're going to stay in conflict, in competition with yourself, with others. There's a dire need to move on from this toxic behavior, this toxic energy, these toxic programs that you have. And really that's what it boils down to, is your subconscious programming. If you are on the other side of this, I'm going to get some advice. If there is somebody that's wanting to bring you an offer and you are unsure about it because there's probably been some shit that's happened in the past, and you're like, I want to be happy. Let's get some advice for that side. Let's see. Let's go with the Truth Oracle. Yeah, you are a mirror for this person. I feel like this person could actually be learning from you, could learn a lot from you. Make sure that you are looking at your own reflection as well. There does feel like there's a lot of love here, but it just feels like someone's just not in their power. Let's see what else advice we have for whoever needs it. Yeah, it's time to do some deep thinking, some introspection here, to really chew on your own actions, your own behaviors. I just keep getting like someone needs to really be able to own up to take responsibility for their own shit, for one. And someone also may need to think about like what they deserve. There could be some self-worth issues that come up. We've got addiction on the bottom. Someone could be using addictions to cope with or avoid their inner being, which is only going to continue to cause this chaos in relationships until you decide to actually heal and do the introspection and face the shit you need to face. You're going to continue to repeat these toxic attachments in different ways, shapes, and forms. But it's not, and you're going to continue this cycle of misery because you're meant to reflect You're meant to really look at what's going on. You're meant to find the truth. And Spirit is really pushing you towards this path of healing, of balance. But if instead you're coping with, you know, getting fucked up all the time and avoiding your problems, then, you know, that's where you're gonna stay. So it's time to come out of that cycle. It's time to do the introspection, to do the reflection needed so that you can rise up. So that you can receive your happily ever after. And there are gifts that are waiting for you in this healing process. Yes, it can be a messy road, but in the long term, you're going to be much better off if you can just face your shit. We got the higher self here, number 41, which breaks down to a 5. 5 represents change, transformation. It says, stop longing, still your mind, and allow your higher self to use its infinite resources to comfort and guide you to the fulfillment of your desires. Step into your higher self. And we've got number 6, the priestess. Be still and know. Listen to your hunches and intuitions. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. So both of these cards are saying, sit down, quiet your mind, listen. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your inner knowingness. In order to do so, you've got to quiet what you think you know. All right? We have this innate wisdom within us that is available when we let go of our programs and what we think we know. There is truth available in the stillness. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know if this resonated for you. Let me know you're here in the comments. Love you guys.